Welcome to Yoga with Ganda. Today we'll start in a seated position, sitting with the legs crossed, right shin in front of your left shin. And then from there, start to walk your fingertips forwards until you feel enough sensations in the outside of the hips, in your glutes, maybe even in your back. And as you stay here, take a nice and long inhale and a complete exhale. And walk your hands over to your left, lengthening the right side of your waist. Deep inhale and complete exhale. Now make your way all the way back to center. Uncross the legs and recross them so that the other one is in front. Again, walk forwards. Doesn't matter how far forwards you come. So you could be up here and feel enough sensations. You could be down here and feel enough sensations, or anywhere in between. So just one more breath. All the way back to center and then a little bit over to your right. Now start to make your way back to center. And then uncross the legs and shift forwards into a tabletop position. Tap the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Then if you need some movement in your down dog, feel free to take any movement you need for the next few breaths. Start to tune into the rhythm of your breathing. And if you are still moving now, find a moment into stillness in your downward facing dog. Feel the grounding of the hands, the feet, the lifting of the sitting bones and the lower abdomen. And then look forwards and step the feet all the way to the front of the mat. Come up halfway, lift and lengthen. Torso parallel to the ground, chest forwards. Exhale and fold, release down. Inhale up to standing, reach up and look up. Hands in prayer, exhale. Inhale, lift the arms up. Fold forwards, exhale. Lift your chest and lengthen. Bring the hands to the mat and step back for plank. A breath at the top. We'll do our first vinyasa with the knees down. Bend the elbows slowly down. Open up your chest, inhale, cobra. Downward facing dog, exhale. Now, take a breath into your downward dog. Lift your right leg up, inhale. 3-leg downward facing dog. Look forward, step the right foot lightly between hands. Back knee lowers down, arms up, inhale. We'll twist to the right, left arm forwards, right arm back. All the way back to center, inhale, downward dog, exhale. Left leg lifts, breathing in. Left foot steps forwards, breathing out. Back knee is down, arms are up, inhale. Twisting to the left, exhale. All the way back to center, arms up. Downward facing, exhale. Stay nice and long, inhale. Complete exhale. Bend the knees and look forwards. If you're jumping, lightly hop all the way forwards. Otherwise, step halfway up, nice and long, flat back. All the way down, release. We breathe in and come up, reach up and look up. Hands in prayer, breathing out. Bend the knees for chair pose. Sit low through your hips, lift up through your chest. Then bring the hands in prayer. We'll do an active twist to the right, so breath in. Exhale, move from the waist over to your right. All the way back to center, inhale. Move from the waist over to your left, exhale. Back to center, inhale. Fold forwards, exhale. Chest lifts, halfway up. Hands to the mat, step it back, plank. If you're working with the knees down, lower them now, otherwise straight chaturanga. Upward facing or cobra. Downward facing, exhale. Right leg up, breathing in. Right foot forwards, back knee to the mat. Arms up, inhale. Twisting to the right, exhale. Back to center, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Left leg lifts, breathing in. Left foot steps forwards, back knee down. Arms up, inhale. Twisting to the left, exhale. Back to center, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Full inhalation here. Complete exhalation. Bend the knees and look forwards. Step or jump all the way forwards. Halfway up, lift and lengthen. All the way down and fold. Bend the knees, come up into chair pose. You can have your feet together or apart. Hands together in prayer. Now full inhale here. Twist to your right. And then hover the elbow just on top of the opposite leg. Keep rotating through the spine. Spinning the chest out to the side of the room. And lengthening your tailbone back. The top of the head forwards. Back to center. Inhale. Same thing. Second side. Exhale. So be long through your spine and feel that your chest comes up and away from your thighs and it spins out to the side of the room. Back to center, arms up, all the way down, exhale. Lift and lengthen, halfway up. Hands to the mat, step it back, plank pose. Breath at the top. Take your vinyasa. We meet in downward facing dog, so nice and controlled, all the way to downward facing dog. Stay for a full inhale and a complete exhale. With the next breath in, right leg lifts, inhale. Right foot steps forwards, back knee down. Arms up, breathing in. Hands in prayer, breathing out. Stay for a moment, long inhale. Twist to your right, exhale. And then hover the elbow just on top of the opposite leg. Keep spinning the chest out to the side. Lengthen the spine, hold it there, breathe. Back to center, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Left leg up. Left foot steps forwards, back knee down. Arms up, inhale. Into prayer, exhale. Breath in. Active twist, hovering the elbow just on top of the opposite leg and lengthening the spine. All around your waist, you're active and engaged. And all the way back up, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Step full breath in. Complete breath out. Bend the knees and look forwards, step or jump forwards. Halfway up, lift and lengthen. Fold and release. Up to standing, inhale. Mountain pose, exhale. Bend the knees into chair. This time, hands in prayer. And then as you exhale, twist to your right. Find the connection of the elbow and the opposite knee. And then press the palms into each other. Lift your chest and lengthen. Come back to center, inhale. Second side, exhale. So now you're letting the elbow touch the leg. With the leg, you're pushing back into the elbow. Back to center, inhale. Fold, exhale. Halfway up, lift nice and high. Hands to the mat and step back for plank. Breath at the top. You can always drop your knees for your vinyasa if that helps you to control your way down more. As you open your chest, let the shoulders drop and downward facing. Hold it here. Big breath in. Long breath out. Right leg up, inhale. Right foot forwards, back knee down. Arms lift, breathing in. Hands in prayer, hold. Now, watch your front knee. As we twist, we push the elbow into the leg pushes back into the elbow. So we don't let the knee come into the midline. Spin your chest out to the side. Keep lengthening through your spine. Then either stay as you are, or now lift your back knee and press back through the back heel. Holding 2. For 1. Look down and release. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Left foot steps forwards, back knee to the mat. Arms up, inhale. Hands in prayer, exhale. Full inhalation. Twist to the left. Remember to actively push the knee back into the arm so that the knee is not being pushed into the midline. And then if you want to lift the back knee, tap the toes, press back through the heel. Now looking down, release, step back, downward facing dog. This time hold your down dog or take a child's pose. We'll stay for 3 or 4 breaths. Now, those of you in child's pose, make your way up, downward facing dog. And then let's lift the right leg. Step the right foot forwards, turn and ground your back foot for warrior 1. Arms up, inhale. Hold it here, deep bend into the front knee, back leg straight. 1 more inhalation. 1 more exhalation. Straighten the front leg. Take the hands to the hips. Then hinge forwards, find a long spine, and reach for your block if you have one. Take it to the inside of your front foot and out to your left. So left hand is on the block on whatever level helps you. Right hand to your sacrum. Now lengthen your spine and start to rotate your chest out to the right. Keep spinning through your chest, reaching forwards through the top of the head. And then maybe top arm up. Revolved triangle pose. We'll be here a couple of more breaths. Start to look down, bend the knee, hands down, downward facing dog. Second side, left leg up, inhale. Left foot between the hands, turn and ground the back foot. Take the block, position it there already. Arms up, warrior 1. And then from here, straighten the front leg. Hands to hips, nice and long back as we come down parallel to the floor. The block is directly underneath the shoulder. Left hand to the sacrum, turn from the chest and reach through the top of the head, away from the spine, away from the tailbone. Top arm can lift. And then release. Front knee bends, hands to the mat, downward facing dog. Let's stop here, take a long inhalation and a complete exhalation. On your next inhale, come forwards for plank pose. Exhale and lower all the way to the mat. Reach your arms back behind you. Palms face the floor, take a breath in. Lift into locust, lifting everything you can off the ground. Take a breath in locust. And then release to the mat. Hands under shoulders, lift, cobra. Downward facing, exhale. Nice, take a breath for downward facing. Complete exhalation. Bend the knees and look forward, step or hop all the way forward. Halfway up, inhale. Fold and release, exhale. Up to standing, inhale. Into prayer, exhale. Separate the feet hip distance and then shift the body weight into your left foot. Right knee lifts. As we lift the knee, we want to stay with a long spine. So keep reaching up through the top of the head and then press down with your standing foot. Reach the arms above the head, inhale. Twisting over to your right. So we'll take left arm forwards, right arm back. We can take the gaze back to the right thumb. And then maybe from here, also straighten the front leg. Imagine you're kicking something away. Hold it there, take another breath. And then swing it back, undo the twist, high lunge. Hands down, downward facing dog. Forwards on the breath in. All the way to the mat on the breath out. Arms reach back, inhale. Lift into locust, exhale. Release all the way to the mat. Hands underneath the shoulders, come up. And downward facing dog. Bend the knees and look forwards. Step or hop forwards. Lift and lengthen, inhale. All the way down, exhale. Arms up, we inhale. Hands in prayer, exhale. Second side, body weight into the right foot. Left knee lifts. Arms reach up, inhale. Right arm forwards, left arm back and twist. You can stay here, keep reaching up through the top of the head, or you can kick your left foot forwards. Try as much as possible not to lean too far back, but to stay reaching up through the top of the head. Now swing the left leg back, reach the arms up, high lunge. Hands down, downward facing dog. Stay for a breath. Exhale, drop the knees, child's pose. From your child's pose, walk the hands a little bit out to your right. So you're creating some more space into the left side of the body. Let the breath now begin to slow down. And then repeat on the other side. All the way back to center. And lift head and chest up. Shift the legs in front of you. And we'll come down to the mat. So shuffle forwards if you need to. Reach the arms forwards. Slowly make your way to the mat. And then once you're all the way down, set up for a simple bridge pose. So feet about hip distance apart. A breath in. Breath out, push the floor down with your feet. Lift your pelvis, spine, all the way into bridge. Arms can stay alongside the body or any other variation you might want to practice. Last 2 breaths here. And then slowly roll the spine back down. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees out to the sides. Arms in any comfortable position. From here, bring your knees together. And straighten the legs out to the front of the mat for a moment of relaxation. Let the body be heavy into the mat now, into the floor. Feel the weight of the bones rooting down, releasing into the floor. The skin and the muscles of the face and the body begin to soften. The breath is now slow and completely effortless. Gently bring your right knee into the chest. Left knee follows. And make your way over onto one side. Take a moment here, notice how your body and your mind feel after your practice. And then gently lift yourself up. We'll close the practice with a seated position, the hands in prayer at the center of the chest. Let's take a nice long inhale and a complete exhale. Thank you for practicing today. Namaste. If you enjoyed the video, please like it, subscribe, and share with your friends. Also, stay tuned for new videos soon.